Alright, so I wasn't sure how to do this. I decided to just go ahead and record what I normally stream. Um, just me as a little bear. I'm just gonna be going over this game. Before we go any further, spoilers, of course. I'm gonna run you through the whole game. Uh, Basically, the monsters you can fight, some of the buffs you can get, basic mechanics, and then the bosses and bugs. So if you don't want any of that spoiled for you, probably don't watch this, but still leave, like a like. Either way, I'm just gonna go ahead and go over them really quick. It shouldn't take too long. Hopefully, it's probably gonna take a while. Yeah, I'm gonna be going over the basic mechanics um, first. Let's go ahead and start with that. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Before that, though, I want to take you over here to the upgrades. These are all your upgrades. You can max out your upgrades before, the testing is over. It should end December 18th, I think. Um, you can max out everything. There is a reason why I only had this at 3 stars. That's because 3 stars for some reason is faster than 5 stars. I don't know why. They know about it. They're probably going to fix that. But let me go ahead and fix everything. Actually, I think I'm going to leave it maxed out just so you can see how close to normal movement would look. Actually, I won't put any. Nah, let's go ahead and just let's put it at max. It's fine. As you can see, you can just click recall to get your points back. And so far, I haven't had any issues with that when been able to get all my points back and my red crystals without losing any back. Start a picnic. Just really quick, let's go back. If you do want to join multiplayer, you can just click here, enter their picnic ID. If you want to be the host, just start a picnic, and then you can copy your picnic ID right here. Copy picnic ID. Just give that to your friends, and then they can join you, and you guys can kill mutated bugs together. All right, let's head over. Now, there's two grenades that I really normally only use. There's three, technically. The Estalo is okay. It's just a regular kind of hand grenade that blows up 3 times. I don't really use it a lot because if I'm looking for damage, I'm using the. I don't know if it's pronounced this way, but I'm gonna pronounce it this way. Pronounce it this way. The Chamuska. Chamuska. It's basically a Molotov. It just does an AoE burn along the ground. This is the Friaka. It's an AoE frost. It doesn't do any damage, but it does slow down enemy movement. It's great for kiting. It's good for the early game because you won't have a lot of damage. So you'll need to be able to kite a lot more than you would once you have fully upgraded. But Chamuska is what you're going to use if you're trying to get a fast clear. There are 4 guns. I like them all. Honestly, they're all really good. At first, I was complaining about the shotgun and the rocket launcher being kind of meh, but I think it's just the early game where they don't really shine as much because you don't have those memento buffs. Sorry. But they do well once you have those buffs. I focused on buffing out the damage first, then went into fire rating, crit rating, and movement speed. You might want to do the money first just so you can upgrade faster, but that's up to you. The money is the cat one to the far right. I can actually show you that really quick. Let me go back. Upgrades. So this one gives you the money buffs. You can look at these yourselves. I'm just going to go over the ones that I just mentioned because those are really the important ones. 50% money increase. You want to upgrade this first if you just want to upgrade your stuff a little faster. You got the Violet Bulb. This is your attack damage increase. I maxed this out as the first one. I maxed it out even before the money one, just so I can kill things faster and not waste money on upgrading my damage, because this is really all the damage you need. You don't need to upgrade it past that. And then I put one in here for increased fire rate. You can definitely do more. It's not expensive. It's a pretty cheap upgrade. Uh, this one, I increased the magazine as well. Also a cheap upgrade. And then the movement speed, I only did it to 3 to get like crazy movement. I'll show you how that looks later. Everything else you can upgrade however you feel like. They're all kind of important. Some of them aren't, like this one. This one's not important at all. You can wait till the end to upgrade this one. It buffs effects, like it increases the duration of buff and effects, but as far as I know, there are no buffs in the game right now, so it does nothing. If there is a buff, someone please let me know in the comments because I have no idea what it is. Alright, we'll go here. We'll go ahead and choose. So, there's 4 guns. Which one should I show? I'm gonna go with the assault rifle because the assault rifle is good in the early game and it's good in the late game when you have all your buffs. It's just good. It's a good gun and it does what it needs to do, and it doesn't take a lot of aiming. It doesn't require some rapid reloading. It's just a nice average good gun. I'm trying to put my paper somewhere. Right here is fine. All right, now for reals, let's go ahead and start this picnic. Finally, okay. So this is how it's gonna look whenever you level up. You're gonna get to choose an upgrade. There's a timer down here. If you don't pick before this timer runs out, it's gonna pick for you. I'm just gonna go ahead and choose Lover's Nail. It allows me to pierce through the enemy. So I shoot one, it goes past one and hits the other one. Alright, I'm just gonna leave those guys there because I'm gonna discuss about the things, a bunch of things you can do. So, of course, one of the most important mechanics is gonna be your dash. Whoosh, dash. What I don't see a lot of people doing, which is super helpful, especially against the first boss, Little Mac, is that you get a dash jump. Boom. Oh, okay. Well, it lagged. Let me do it again. Oh my god, why is it lagging? Let me try it one more time. Because you can't really see it. There you go. And if you saw, it was a dash, and then it did like another dash in the air. That only takes up 1 charge, and it essentially gives you like a second dash. You get 2 dashes for the cost of 1 if you do a dash jump. You get twice the distance. Well, that's a simple one. Dash, and then, dash jump. The other thing you can do is your double jump. Double jump. Now, that's pretty easy. You just jump and then jump again. What you got to keep in mind is right there to your bottom right. Okay, I just realized my barrier head is covering the grenade cooldown. That's fine. The grenade cooldown, they each have their own cooldown. Don't worry about it. But right there to the bottom right, you can still see the dash cooldown. The dash and the jump both share a cooldown. And whenever you dash, it consumes 1 cooldown, and whenever you do the double jump, it consumes another cooldown. That's about it, and you have a max of 2. Now, one thing you can do with the double jump is double jump, triple jump. Alright, that's about it for your double jump shenanigans. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and cover the XP shards. So when you kill one of these guys, let's go ahead and kill one. Let's kill this guy. Boop. He dead. He didn't drop XP? What kind of... Okay. Alright, you see that blue shard? That's your XP shard. Those are the lowest forms of XP. There's 4 tiers. There's blue, purple, red, and then white. So let's kill a couple more. If you don't gather any of them, they slowly begin to converge and they go into the next tier once enough of them have like piled up. And you don't lose XP. It just piles it all in one nice shard for you. So if you don't pick it up now, you can always pick it up later. Not a big deal. There are these things right here that you see. Now, normally you have to shoot them to collect the gold coins. The gold coins or the gold jewels, or what are you going to use? What you are going to use to purchase upgrades over at the bus. The bus spawns randomly every time you load into the map. This time I spawned up here, and I hate this place because it's so high up. It's so far away, it's so out of the way, I don't like it. So you shoot these, you tear them apart, you collect the shards. Woo, you get money, you get gold, you can spend it on stuff. Sometimes these shards would drop a thick chunky boy like that, which is worth more gold. But they also drop another thing, and I'm hoping I can get one of them to drop it, because it's going to be a green one. The green one actually gives you health, 15 health. If I can get one, I'd like to show you how it looks. Let's try that one. Man, I'm lagging bad. Oh, there it is. That's a Healy boy. It'll heal you 15 HP. And you can find multiple of those around the map. Alright, next, let's go ahead and take you over to what other stuff that the gold nodes drop. Because there are two more things. There's going to be a gold cube that it drops. This gold cube, if you guess that it'll basically act like a magnet and give you all of the gold coins that are around the map, then you guessed right, because that's what it does. And then the purple one, there's a purple one you can find, or violet, does the same thing but for XP shards. Both of them can be found by destroying these things. I was hoping I can find one for you, but I'll probably find one later. Because what a lot of people do not like is the fact that you have to shoot these things so they can drop their juicy goodness. Oh, there's a gold one. Boop. I collected all the gold, so you only saw one coin. But if you didn't collect any, it would gather them. Now, let's go ahead and head over here, because you can see that green light. If you go to higher altitude, you can actually see these green lights all over the map. Or, not all over the map, but when a shrine, a healing shrine spawns, you'll see text in bold letters appear right above you. I'm pretty sure it happened when this one spawned, I just didn't notice. You can go ahead and look for that beacon, and this here is a healing shrine. Boop, blow it up, and it turns into an AoE healing aura. And it gives you heal over time, so if you take damage, you still heal it up. Boop. Let's get out of here. Let me see, we went over the rituals. Now where's the bus? Oh, there it is. I forgot the whole reason I was going up there was to show you the bus. Look at me. Look at me forgetting what I was doing. Let's go look at that bus. I have 200 coins right now, so I'll show you what you can do with those. Now there's a variety of upgrades you can do. Random upgrade, attack damage, health upgrade, proc upgrade, crit upgrade, a magazine upgrade, and a fire rate upgrade. Boom, boom. You get it, and once you get it, it disappears and it goes away. You buy all of them and you say, oh no, I want more upgrades. This man right here, he reminds me of the guy from, what's it called? Stranger Things, the cop. So let's go ahead and refresh the shop. Oh crap, I killed a bunch. Let's go ahead and just, right. Let's refresh the shop. It'll refresh every upgrade. Oh, come on. This is why I hate having to upgrade up here. Alright. And it'll refresh every upgrade. And then you can go ahead and buy another one. Let's do damage. Look, I got more damage. Let's do a random buff. Ugh, oh my god, I'm leveling up a lot. So when you're leveling up a lot like this, be careful, because there is a bug that people have found out. When you gain too many levels at once, there is a possibility that it'll skip an upgrade for you to choose. So try to collect it and level up, you know, one at a time, so you don't accidentally skip an upgrade. Alright, that should be everything for basic mechanics. Let's go ahead and talk about some bugs you might encounter before we head over to the creatures you can fight, okay? So one bug that I found really annoying is I was wondering why I wasn't double jumping. You see how I'm not double jumping? If you're next to a flat surface, it won't register that you're actually in the air. So it won't give you the double jump. So if that happens, just point your camera away and then do your double jump. So be careful when you're next to walls, because it may not register that, see? It may not register that you're in the air and it won't give you the double jump. Easy problem to avoid. Hopefully they do fix it, because I found it frustrating because I saw that I was off cooldowns, but I still wasn't double jumping, and that's what it was. I was just too close to the wall. So one thing you may notice, I don't know if you notice it through this playthrough, because it happens sometimes, not all the time. These little critters, they get stuck inside the wall. They get stuck inside the wall, or they get stuck in the ground, or they fall through the stage sometimes. And it doesn't count as a kill for you if they fall through the stage. I don't think so. I didn't see my kill count go up when one fell through the stage. But when they're stuck in the wall and you have this chamuska, just throw your grenade at the wall. It'll do damage to them through the wall. And then you can still collect the XP. If you don't have the chamuska, they're just gonna be in the wall for the rest of the game. What else do we have here? The first boss, Little Mac, he does get stuck into the terrain sometimes. The only times I really seen him get stuck is right here. It's in this spot. He will be stuck underground and he won't get out. He just stay in there for the entire time he's alive. If that happens, hopefully there's a part of him that's sticking out that you can shoot. If not, chamuska. Chamuska. You just throw that Molotov and you set him on fire. And then you'll have to kill him that way over time. Ooh, alright, so teddy bear. I wanted to show you this because I think this is important. I use Tibbers. I'm going to call him Tibbers because he's a teddy bear that gives you AoE damage. Tibbers here gives you this nice AoE. It does no damage. It does like 5 damage over time. You're like, why would I want this? This is useless. Well, if you just saw, it does do damage to the gold nodes. Since it's doing damage to the gold nodes, you don't have to auto anymore, and you can just run around the map collecting gold nodes using Tibbers. Or the teddy bear. Nah, it's Tibbers. Nah, that's it. I'm sticking to it. Yeah, so you just use Tibbers, and he collects the nodes for you. Well, he destroys them. You still gotta collect the gold. Nice AoE, right? Okay. So if you're going to be doing some gold farming, I suggest getting the bear. All bears are good. Alright, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to, let's just get, I'll run up the time. Let's see if I forgot something here. Okay. There is a buff. I don't think you've seen it yet. It's called, I think it's Troll's Tags. It's basically a buff that turns your gun into a minigun. You have like a 3-second cooldown to charge it up, and then it starts shooting. It's really annoying when you first start the game because it feels frustrating. And then I'll see if I can find, if I can level up and show you what it is, how it works. Oh, I'm lagging. Let's level up a bit and see if I can find the tags. One thing you want to know is that if you're trying to do like a speed run, you're trying to kill them quickly as fast as you can, complete the thing. The longer you take to kill them, the stronger the monsters get. The monsters will advance whether you kill them or not. They will get harder, and you want to optimize killing these flies, the little crabs here, or the scarabs, whatever you want to call them, and the chameleons too. They're also pretty weak. And there's one more, the exploding ants. They look like, let's see if we can find one here. They look like their butts on fire, and then it swells up and then blows up. I'm pretty sure you saw if you at the beginning of the game. Man, I am not getting the minigun today. Just want to show you how that minigun looks. Hopefully I can get the minigun before I get to Little Mac, the first boss. So I'm just going to play through here and see if I can get to Little Mac. If you're playing the multiplayer, if you're playing with friends, just be aware that there is a connection issue. So you might just get disconnected, and it sucks, but again, this is still in testing, so they'll probably fix it. I think it's, I'm not too sure. It's based off the connection, your internet connection, right? So, more mobs mean more, I guess, more stress on your bandwidth, or more stress on your internet, and you'll just drop connection if it's too much. I'm just trying to get to Little Mac. It shouldn't take too long. I'm only 80 away now. You can see how many kills you need left by the objective marker on the right side that you can see there. Defeat 200 enemies, 160 of 200. Oh, come on, man. How is the minigun not coming up? It always comes up. And at first I hated it. I hated that minigun. I thought it was dumb. But it's actually really good. Man, are you serious? Okay, this Gumu Gumu kind of does like an AoE explosion. This only does damage when you're full health, and you're hardly ever going to be full health. Forget this. A lot of people take the blood bag to like actually complete the game because it gives you some killing, but I don't really see the effect too much, and I think it's a waste of an upgrade, so I don't take it. Alright, so Little Mac. You're going to want to kite Little Mac because he's faster than you, and he has an AoE slow. So he's gonna run you down. You can save your dash to kind of like outdash him, but it's not always gonna work. I hate these snakes! It's not always gonna work. Because he's, well, faster than you, even when you use your dash. Oh, cool, lightning in a bottle. It strikes lightning when you do a perfect reload. I'll show you what that is after. After I kill Little Mac. I'll do another run just to show you a few other things that I kind of didn't go over. But that's because it's kind of hard to see now with all these monsters in the way. So yes, there's a bunch of ways you can kite them. One is by dashing and shooting, but that's not really guaranteed. You can use the edge of the cliff, like I just did, to kind of bait him to follow you. And then he has to jump, and then you can do that nonsense. Some people use the crates to the over there. They use the crate area and they jump along the crates and kill them. That also works. What I found was best, and I used before I got my movement speed, is this train track. Because he has to jump on the train track and then he has to jump off. And during that whole time, you can shoot him and hit him with Molotovs. He has to jump on and jump off. He does that, then you just get out of here. Oops, leveled up. Alright, you get out. Yay! Super easy, super squeezy. You just keep doing that, and he has to jump up and down, and he just kind of stands there for you. I'm not getting the minigun. So, again, these two, I don't really like them. They're useless. Tennis ball is nice. It's not great, but it's nice. Oh, you can see right now because there's a break. So let me show you something. It's called the perfect reload, or the good reload. I don't know what they call it. You already know about the Pierce pinball. It bounces off enemies. There's a chance that it'll bounce. Let me get rid of these guys. So I'm gonna run out of ammo, and you can barely see it. It's kind of faint. I didn't even notice it until I like saw. You see that? You see that bar? Boom! I fucked it up. I missed. All right. Let me reload again. Perfect reload. Now, you saw that AoE. That happens because I took the perfect reload upgrade. It basically does an AoE burst. The lightning in the bottle works the same way, but a lightning strike comes down and hurts your enemies. The AoE burst does small damage, just, you know, AoE. Alright, let me go ahead and see what else I got here to explain. The enemies that you will fight. These are flies. Well, I call them flies. I don't know what they're supposed to be. I think they're flies. They're flies that spit at you. Oh, here we go. Troll's Tag. It turns your gun into a minigun. And let me show you why a lot of people hate this weapon. Look at that. I have to do that whole thing. I have to hold on the shoot button before I can even shoot. And it has to reach the end before it starts firing. So let's start from the beginning. Now, what I didn't know, and which I'm assuming a lot of people don't know, is just don't let go of the shoot button and do perfect reloads. And you never stop shooting. And you legit have a minigun. Yeah, and you just never stop shooting. I didn't know that when I first got this perk, so I thought it was useless. Like, I'd have to reload, and then I let go of the shoot button. So I'd be like, oh, I gotta reload now. Gotta reload. Oh, I missed a reload. Oh, I gotta charge up again. But you don't have to do that. You just press it once, you go ham, perfect reload, and then you immediately start shooting again. Just don't let go of the shooting button. You don't have to do a perfect reload. You can just let it pass and it'll just work just as fine. It's like a 0.5 second difference. But if you took reload buffs, then you want to hit it. Now, I'm not going to fully upgrade this because there's no guarantee that I'll be able to get it. But Truly's Tags is the only upgrade in the game that goes up to level 5. And it's actually considered its own separate upgrade. It's got like a lighter next to it, and it's got the same tags, and it's pretty cool. It's disgusting, does a lot of damage, it's super good, super strong, causes my game to lag. If you see someone doing this in multiplayer, please ask them to stop. Because if they do it, what's going to happen is that it's going to cause everybody's game to lag and then a disconnect. So do not build Truly's Tag if you're multiplayer. Do it if your computer is like crazy strong and you're doing a solo game. Don't do it in multiplayer, you'll cause everybody to disconnect. Truly's Tag. I call him Truly, I don't know why, but that's how I remember him. Alright, let's see what I missed. Oh, I was describing the monsters. Alright, so you know the flies already. It's these things, I call them flies. And then you got these turtles. These turtles actually are like little blastoids. They got cannons on their back and they shoot explosions everywhere. That all those AoE markers you see, those are the turtles. Let me see if I can get another monster to appear. I know at the beginning of the game you saw the little crabs, scarab things. They're like on the floor. They're like baby Little Macs. All they do is really run you down and they poke you with their claws, and that's about it. And then, oh, there you go. You see that? Exploding ant. It looked like a soccer ball with like spikes. Let's see if I can find another one. I cannot. Alright, who cares? Alright, so that's another one. That was the exploding ant that I call them exploding ants. You're gonna see these guys right here. They're chameleons, which is weird because they chose a chameleon, but all they really do is slap you with their tail. They don't really do any chameleon things. Like the flies spit at you, kind of like when flies spit acid. Oh, and these are snakes. I hate these guys. I died to them the most. These cobra-looking assholes. They've killed me the most out of everything in this game. They don't move. They just kind of spawn in the ground, and then they shoot that giant ball at you. Let's see if we can see one. Yeah, there it is. Boom. They just shoot those giant balls at you. That's it. And if you walk too far away, they don't chase you. They just go back into the ground and they appear behind you or in front of you or wherever they feel like at that time. Again, useless. This increases your crit, and it's crit related, and chance of exploding. I'll just go with some crit damage. Yeah, we'll just finish killing the rest of these. There's one more, but I haven't seen it yet. I know I saw him earlier, but I haven't seen him recently. I'll wait off on killing all of them until I can find them so I can show you. I think it's a boar or like a bullfrog or something like that. Oh, here's the purple one. Oh, I picked up all the XP. Oh, there we go. And the coins. Let's see if I can find one monster that I haven't shown you yet. 'Cause I showed you the exploding ants. I showed you the snakes. I showed you the chameleons. I showed you the crab, scarab things, and the flies. The only one left is the boar or like frog thing. I'm basically just waiting out the timer because the monsters change based on the time. So if you kill nothing, they'll eventually get stronger anyway. I thought it was based off levels, but it's not. Nothing. Exploding ants. It's really annoying that this one creature isn't spawning. Giant scarab thing. More exploding ants. This is why I like the Chamuska. I can just throw it on the ground. Piercing, you know that. Crit damage, you know that. If I don't see it, all I'm gonna do is fight the boss, and then I'll respawn one more time while I'm showing you the speed difference. I'll spawn into a picnic just to show you the speed difference, because you see how fast I'm running right now? This is a fully maxed out Jerry's juice. But I'll show you how much faster the level 3 is, and it's not even like a small difference. It's a huge difference. I only need to kill 5 more. That'll kill the remaining 5. Alright, let's go kill the jellyfish. It always causes my game to lag when he spawns. Alright. Easy jellyfish fight. You can do damage to him with your fire because it's glitched right now. The devs said that they're going to fix this, and this shouldn't do damage to him like that. So that's the only time I'm going to do it, just so I can show you how we're currently doing it to kill him quickly. But how you're supposed to do it is you burst his shield, he falls down, and then you hit the 3 eyes. Each eye does 1 bar of health. If you don't do it in time, he'll get back up and you miss your chance. Alright, time to explain his attacks. He does this bombardment here. He throws rocks at you, I think. He has like psychic powers. And the other one is he shoots balls at you in like a ring form. Yeah, there you go, see? And I believe those are his 2 attacks. It's a purple ring, which is like a lot of damage. Or it's faster. I'm sorry. The gold rings are faster, but the purple rings are slower, I think. No, same speed. Right? I don't really know because I kill him really quickly. I don't spend too much time fighting him. So I don't know the difference between the purple ones and the gold ones. They honestly look the same to me. And then of course you saw the bombardment. There is supposed to be another thing, but I think I have to knock him down one more time. So I'll go ahead and do that. He does get progressively harder. Let's do the thingy. Alright. The lower health he gets, the more annoying he gets. He should have ads spawning soon. he starts doing that nonsense right there, that black orb. I don't know why I don't see the ads. Let's knock him down one more time, see if we can get these ads to show up. So we're only gonna do 2 eyes. Just so I can get these ads to show up. Normally you'd use dashes to get out of here, but... Alright, I'll do them again just so you guys can see the ads. I'll skip straight to the fight though. So, he does spawn ads. Sometimes he's supposed to spawn the ads. I don't know what's happening here. One of the ads is they're like eggs that home onto you, and you'll see them because there's a line that oh, here we go. All right, so those eggs home onto you and they just kind of follow you throughout the fight. If they touch you, they blow up and do damage. I don't know what these guys do. Oh wait, they spawn the eggs. Oh shit, I never knew that. I thought they came from the thingy. Alright, so these eggs, the spiky eggs, spawn the homing eggs. But I don't care. They're on fire now. And now we kill the boss. Now, when you kill him, you want to make sure you're under him when he dies. If you're not under him, you're not going to get the loot. He doesn't drop a lot of gold, but he drops, what you can see on the top right corner there is, behind the gray like window, is a red crystal. You need those red crystals to finish your upgrade. They are the last 2 levels of every upgrade. A Mento. Right. Let me show you the difference in the speed between the level 3 and the level 5. I'm not going to do everything. I'm just going to show you the difference in speed. So this is at level 3. I don't care. I'm just going to leave the game. So, and look how much faster I move at level 3 than I do at level 5. One thing I didn't mention from before is that the skins randomly chose for you. But look how fast I am. Look how fast this is. At level 3, you can outrun Little Mac. You don't even have to like do the train trick. You just kite backwards. And even if you're in his slow, when he preps to do his attack, you move so fast that he can't hit you with it. So you don't even you're just running so fast. It's crazy. I use this speed when I'm farming. Well, actually, I just use it. I use it for everything. I don't level it up to max. I just level it up to 3. And then I put on some Sonic music and I just run around and do whatever I want. Alright, that's all I wanted to show you. I'll go ahead and leave the game now. Oh wait, no, there's one more thing. I wanted to show you one of the mobs that didn't show up in the last one. Or it did show up, but I forgot to explain it because he didn't show up towards the end when I was explaining the mobs. Ooh, I forgot to mention this earlier. Alright, you see these lights? Sometimes it'll appear like this because they're actually not on this level, they're on the bottom level. They will appear through terrain like that, so if you don't see the upgrades, it's probably because they're on the level below it. Alright. So this one works different than the bus. Instead of paying gold, you pay health. It's always slightly different, but there's always going to be a damage and a health. Take whichever one you want. In the early levels, you probably want to take the health over the damage, but you can only take one buff, and then it locks the other ones, and then it'll disappear. Oh, there we go. I think it's a boar, but I'm not too sure what kind of creature that would be. The other ones kind of look like something. It could be a frog, some kind of lizard, like a horned lizard. Oh, maybe it's a horned lizard. Either way, what this guy does is he just charges up and then runs at you. That's it. That's him. That's the guy that I had a hard time finding in the last game. But here he is in all his glory and his chargingness. Oh, he went through the wall. And he's gone. Okay. Well, that happens. Alright. That's about it. If I missed something, which I probably did, because it's a lot for a test. Like this is just the testing, and it was so much. I love this game, and I am hoping for it to be released soon, and I got high hopes for it. I think it has a lot of potential, so I'm ready for this game to come out, and I can't wait. All right, if you guys have any questions, just leave it in the comments, and I'll try to answer them. If you notice I made a mistake, please say something because I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm just trying to do this video quickly because we don't have a lot of time before the testing ends. All right, I'll see you guys later. Oh, and if you're interested, you can go ahead and catch me on my stream. I stream on Twitch. It's under SumuBerg. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.